When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear
Right, I hope you're all ready for today's stream. Hello,
Yeah,
hello, hello,
we both
hello,
clicked at the
everyone.
same time. Funny.
Wait, what?
We both clicked at the same time. Funny.
No, I didn't even click it. I didn't even
Oh,
click
did it?
it.
Oh,
I didn't even click it, to be fair.
that
So
was me. That must have been me clicking on it and
I
clicking
think you
off.
just misclicked. There's no problem
Yeah.
anyway. We still ended up doing the intro nice and smoothly. But how is it going, everyone? First stream of the day of 2 streams. So we'll be doing 2 streams today.
Yep.
But first, yeah, 2 streams.
Yeah. 2 streams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2
Yeah.
streams. So first one today. Hope you're all doing very
Hello,
very
Andrew.
well. And if you can hit the like button on this stream, that would be absolutely amazing. Share this stream out so we can reach very very far in the Plymouth Argyle fan base and get everyone to subscribe to the channel as we are on the road to 600 subs and we're doing so well right now. We're reaching a different planet right now on how well this channel is doing, and it wouldn't be possible without all of you lovely people clicking the like button and subscribing and sharing the channel and sharing all these streams. So thank you all so much, and to all of the new members on the channel. But today we are live for the West Brom versus Plymouth Argyle live review. 0-0 draw at the Hawthorns. You could say that it was a well-deserved point. It was a well-deserved point. Maybe we could have won the game, actually, but in my honest opinion, a well-deserved point, and we deserved the result at Bromleyland yet again. We should have got a result at Bromleyland before, but yeah, Birmingham City had other ideas, so we don't talk about that game. But this game, we definitely deserve the record. We deserve the credit, and we deserve the point. Maybe we could have got a win, like I said, but also we will get into discussion about the referee because that referee was an absolute joke, and I think Liam will definitely agree with me on that. But we will talk about the referee in this stream. Welcome, Char channel, onto the Argyle Way. How are you doing? And we'll try and go through some comments, but we really want to go through this stream today. So if there is some decent comments that I will read them out. I'm not going to read every single one as it just takes up a lot of time. So let's get straight into today's stream. 0-0 result then at West Brom. A very, very good result in my honest opinion. Our team played very, very well on that day. Michael Cooper, first game back, and absolutely performs so well. And it shows why we missed him so much. Michael Cooper, honestly, it's going to be sad to say, but I think Connor Hazard will now probably be dropped to the bench now after what we saw on that day for Michael Cooper. It was a brilliant comeback performance, and I think it's one that he will most likely remember as the Argyle fans. Really miss Michael Cooper after 7 months out with injury. It has been a long wait for him to make his return, and it was a special one. But hopefully on Wednesday, it will be an even more fruitful return, as that all of Home Park will be chanting his name, which will be even sweeter for him and a lot sweeter for his family and all the Argyle fans watching him play on that day. But one man that's very happy to see Michael Cooper come back is obviously Liam, and he is here with me today. And when we go on to the review, we will most likely have some other guests on as well. So no, Jack's not on today as he's still at West Brom, and Harvey England's obviously very, very busy. But you're gonna have to stick with us too on this stream, which is still good enough.
I see my switch over.
Oh yeah, definitely, Andrew. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But first of all, though, Liam, let's get straight into what you think of the game, because of course it's Michael Cooper's first game since Sheffield Wednesday back in February 2023, which is 7 months ago now. It's a long time. And that was when we done our watch-along stream, if you remember.
Yeah.
But take it in, Nolan. How sweet was it to see Michael Cooper return after 7 months?
Yeah, very good. I mean, I just like the way I just felt more comfortable watching the game with Cooper in net, because to be honest, I think if we had Hazard, he just takes too long on the ball, Hazard, and Cooper just gets it away straight away. And he comes for the corners, comes for the crosses. You've seen it quite a lot in the game, and we just got forward way more quicker. In the space of like 10 seconds, keeper's already released that ball. For Hazard, it just takes him another 30 seconds, and half the time, all of the opposition players have got back in that space of time. And I think just with keeper, I think we can get attacking quicker and punish the oppositions that we have. And to be honest, if we had Cooper in that on Wednesday against Wednesday, we can punish them quite a lot because we have a clinical forward line. We just need to take our chances because that game on Wednesday is there to take in. Personally, I think that's a must win. So if we can keep solid at the back and take one of our chances, that's our game to win. So yeah, going on to Saturday's one, I think personally it was a well earned point, and West Brom was shocking, and we should have beaten them.
To be honest, I do agree with you on that fact. Though West Brom, from what we thought, looked like a very decent team. Throughout some of this season, they have played pretty well.
Hello,
from this game, you've got to realistically
Hello.
say they were pretty poor.
Evans boys.
And they were backed up by the referee in that game. And that's all. And what I'm going to also say to you right now is, what thoughts on the referee? Simple as that. What is your thoughts on the referee?
Pathetic. To be honest with you.
Honestly, yeah.
The penalty was not a pen because he went down too easily. The ref was never going to give it. I mean, he went down too easily.
Yeah, he went down too easily.
The foul that we got fouled on, I think it was Houghton. How was that not a foul? But silly. So, yeah.
Honestly, yeah. But you got to honestly say, some of them yellow cards were the most stupid yellow cards I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Period.
By the way, I think we got seven yellow cards.
And we got a fine for it as well because we accumulated 7 yellow cards. Because we got too many yellow cards in the game, we got a fine for it as well.
What 7? What 7's the maximum, isn't it?
No, because I think there's a certain amount of yellow cards you can get in a game, and that accumulates a fine.
Well, you can blame the ref for that then.
Yep. But honestly, it was probably one of the worst refereeing performances I've seen away from home for us, and probably one of the worst refereeing decisions we've seen in quite a while. And we have seen some refereeing decisions in the past that were very, very shite. I'm just going to be very, very bluntly right now. That was very shite. And if I'm honestly going to say, some of the decisions, honestly, Manny Mumba's yellow card, don't even get me started on that. And I think if I'm going to go through some of the yellow cards here, because I'm going to go through who got the yellow cards actually. So Azaz got one, Miller got one, Kesler Hayden got one, Cooper got one, which is bloody stupid. Dan Scar got one, yes. So Houghton, Azaz, Mumba, Miller, Scar, Kesler Hayden, and Cooper. Most of our starting the lineup got a yellow card. What? Like, how are some of them yellow cards? Can someone please explain to me? Because I don't even remember sorry to swear, because I don't want to really. I want to stop. I want to cut down swearing on the channel. I'm really sorry, but if I do, then you're gonna have to deal with it. I'm very, very sorry. But Kesler Hayden, I'll have to look back at some of these tackles, but Houghton's, I think I can agree with that one a bit because he was stopping the counter, but he wasn't going anywhere. But he was stopping the counter. Cooper, no. Don't even say anything else about that. Azaz, is that even a yellow card? I don't know. Houghton, yeah. Mumba, I don't know about that one, if I'm truly honest. Dan Scar, really?
Oh, no.
And then Mikkel Miller, also, really? It's honestly stupid. Some of these decisions were stupid. And then they get 2 yellow cards from Moa and Bartley. Come on now. And then they get only 2. Come on, get the logic straight here. It's just stupid. Rebecca Walsh had a poor game out our match. 3 pen decisions not given, cards for Naffle. They need to cut down, man, and these bloody yellow cards. It's just ridiculous, honestly. we can turn things around. Yes, the Evan boys. Yes. But 9 yellow cards given in that game, a total though, Liam, is honestly nuts. But from that game though, Michael Cooper had a very, very good game. But if you're honestly going to
Yep.
say who else did you think had a very good game? I thought Finn Azaz definitely had a very good game.
Finazaz, I thought Whitaker played all right.
Whitaker he hit the post as well.
He hit the post,
Very
yeah.
unlucky.
Should have scored personally,
Very
but
unlucky.
nothing much else he could have done. So
We love being post and pat though for a day, so can't really much. We've got to do our deliveries. We've got to get our daily delivery posts out, so can't really complain. So
yeah.
you know, but other chances as well. Kesler Hayden getting close to scoring, and but keep Alex Palmer, former Argyle keeper, saving the day for West Brom, and then Mustafa Bundu as well, getting pretty close with a decent shot, but Palmer as well, palming it away. Good, lovely banter from me. So I've got to get some banter out on the Argyle Way. Yeah, Terry. But good performance though. But do you think maybe we should have won that game, or do you think the amount of chances we had, we just bottled it?
Should have won the game really. I mean, West Brom created their chances, but done naffle with them. I mean, I've been to 6 away games now. Yes, we lost most of them, but they're the worst team I've watched, as from an Argos perspective, anyway.
Yeah.
And they were poor. We should have beat them, and they were doing nothing this season. West Brom, they were really poor. I think
I'll go through some
personally,
of their players now anyway.
I think like Ipswich or Southampton, Leeds, and they're going to get battered by them.
Yeah.
It's just that we couldn't take our chances.
They got
That's why
by
we
Birmingham
didn't win.
City, so there you go.
So there we go. Yeah, Birmingham. Yeah. So I mean,
if they had John Swift in that game, then maybe it could have been a different story. But honestly,
yeah, of course.
Yeah. But one player that I'm going to say right now, Thomas Asante, you could describe him as like Bambi on ice. I think I don't know how many times he slipped on his ass or lost control of the ball. It felt like he had roller skates on a very, very smooth surface. He was honestly poor. And of course, you could see from the football rating, he got a 6.2. Deserved. He did not do well at all.
No,
and we lost
he didn't.
4-2. Yeah, there you go. Here you go, Daryl. Other players.
See you Wednesday, boys, at the Greens. Yep. Very true.
Yep. Yes, Evans boys. Yep. We'll see you there. Furlong. To be honest, West Brom's defense, they were a little bit ropey at times, but they did defend pretty well. One other player that we could possibly say, Phillips. I thought Phillips did cause us a little bit danger on their left-hand side. I think he was he looked very, very good there. So you've got to give them respect where it's due. They did they did do all right in certain parts, but I don't feel like they deserved a win. We deserved a point or more, period. And I feel like that's where we can mainly leave that. But another player that also made his return, and I feel like Liam will definitely give him a lot of credit, is Lewis Gibson. We didn't play Plegozello in this game, but did we see from this game that we really, really needed Gibson back?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's a really good centre back for us. So
yeah, as
states all really
consistent. He has been consistent since the start of the season when we signed him. He's been absolutely lethal for us, and he's been so crucial for us this season. And I feel like a lot of Argyle fans are going to love this man for the right reasons, really. I'm honestly going to say. So it's going to get very, very exciting now from Argyle point of view. Michael Cooper returning, Lewis Gibson returning. It's getting very, very positive now from all of us. It's just getting even better. Referees are just terrible in general. Any other comments that I feel like reading? I'm just going to go through some of them now. I'm not going to go through every single one because I want to cut down on how many comments we read. All right, this one. I think Argyle were told to be more physical, hence the cards. Yes, but some of them cards were not yellow cards. That's the thing, Terry. Some of them yellow cards were not yellow cards. Cooper hadn't much to do. CJ, I don't know what game you were watching, but yes, obviously he didn't have action save-wise, but he was very, very important in the way we were building up our attacks and building on controlling the ball and keeping possession in our own half. This is the difference between Coop. This is a little thing that I want to maybe clip this up and put this on Twitter. The difference between Cooper and Hazard is possession control, control on the ball, distribution, saves, and I think Hazard maybe wins a little bit on that.
And
And
releasing the ball quicker.
And the spot of a key pass. These are the main differences between these two.
Yeah.
Cooper is much more composed on the ball and can spot a key pass from miles away. With Connor Hazard, he cannot control the ball. He fumbles with the ball and doesn't know where to find the key pass. These are the differences between these two keepers. And with Michael Cooper, he knows how we play. He's been at the club for years. And he is a much more clinical and more composed goalkeeper for us, in my opinion, and I think a lot of people would agree, than Hazard. And saves-wise, he saved us so many times. And I'll get rid of that comment as well. And he's a very, very young keeper as well, who can still build on loads of more experience. And he's his first time in the Championship, and he pulled that off against West Brom. So the amount of respect I'm going to give Cooper for that game is top notch. And he deserves to be man of the match in that game because he was the main key to that team that built it up, the possession, our attacks, and everything else. He was very, very good that game, and he deserves to be. He deserves to be my man. He's my man of the match. He's my man of the match, and I think everyone else can agree with that. And I think Liam could also agree with me on that as well. So, honestly,
definitely.
This man needs to be our goalkeeper in the team now, non-stop, hands down. There you go. And I feel sorry for Hazard because we signed him permanently, and I feel like he has done all right. But the only problem is that will not get him in this team is his distribution and his control on the ball. That's what's the problem with him. And I think that's what Liam has asked for from Hazard, but Cooper brings. So that's why we are playing Cooper rather than Hazard. And Hazard will now probably be stuck to FA Cup games, or maybe if we feel like bringing Hazard in with a bit of rotation, we will bring him in. That's the difference there. Hazard had a blinder at Hull. I was rather impressed with the amount of saves, but he doesn't seem too confident on the ball, to be fair, whether it was just me or all thought that. Yes. No, I'm not saying No, CJ. No. I'm not talking about clinical forward line. I'm not talking about clinical forward line. What I'm talking about is clinical key. No, the clinical. How can I say it? The clinical key passes to bring up the forward line, and our defense is more composed and more safer with Cooper in goal. In my opinion, our defense can push a lot more higher. You can see the difference when we have Hazard and Cooper. Our defense sits up so much more higher, and I feel much more safer with him in net because they know that he can find the pass from anywhere, and he's more composed on the ball, and he can pull off any type of pass. The passes that I was seeing him do the other day, left, right, middle. He was finding passes like from the back of his head, and I feel like he deserves to be our main goalkeeper. He deserves to be our main goalkeeper. Lots of professional fouls, though. But that's what you're going to expect, though. This is a different league. It's not like League One anymore, where we're gonna keep possession for most of the game, and we're gonna probably pull off easy chances all the time, and be much more secure, very defensively, like we're playing against Burton, or we're playing against if you could say Accrington Stanley or Cambridge. We're not against these teams anymore. We're kind of against West Brom. We're kind of against Leeds. We're kind of against Southampton. And we're kind of against loads of different teams. So you're going to expect a lot of professional fouls, a lot of little mistakes that could cost you goals. It's the difference. When you play Leeds, it will be cards galore. Yes. Cooper breeds confidence in the rest of the team. Exactly. And that is spot on from Game Turner there. Good little convo there, but honestly, that is my take on Cooper, and I feel like that is why he will be our main keeper now instead of Hazard. That's my main take on that. But you've got to give the rest of the team credit as well, where it's due. Whittaker, he had a very, very good game. I thought Ballymumba on that left-hand side, I feel like he probably played well. From the formation that I saw, we did kind of play a little bit like of a 4-5-1. I could see that. Finazaz, Houghton, and Randall were all in the middle. Hardy was that striker, and then Ballymumber and Whittaker hanging on the wings with a fullback. I didn't mind that formation. We had more creativity in the midfield, and we created so many more chances. I like that. Make a mistake, and it'll most likely exactly that and that and that. I'm gonna start that comment as well, because that is a spot on comment from Daryl there. Professional fouls, yes, you will have to make more professional fouls in this league, and we're getting to a tougher league now. Mumbers was similar to Houghton. Yeah, but you got to realize as well, though, some of the other tackles that West Brom are pulling off as well. Like, really, like one of the tackles that was near on the edge of the box. To be honest, Miller, yeah, I agree with you, CJ. He does average a yellow card every single game. I agree with you on that point. How many yellow cards has he had now in this season? Let's have a look. He's had 3 yellow cards already. Jesus. That's all you need to say about that. We've got 8 people in here as well. Thank you all so much for chilling on the stream so far. If you want to hit the like button on the stream, please hit the like button. And it means so much. It means more than you think. It is honestly a privilege to keep on doing this for everyone who supports Plymouth Argyle or any other team that feels interested in how we get on and interested in any other things that we talk about. And please hit the subscribe button as we are close to 600 subs, and share this about with your family or any other people that you know supports Argyle. It'd be fantastic. You'll get that, CJ. Yeah, exactly. But any other questions though, Liam, or any other things that you want to talk about before we go on to the player ratings? Like any other certain players that you want to give a shout out to?
Probably Scar. I think he played pretty decent as well. So
Fair enough.
yeah.
Yep. I thought Dan Scar played all right, in my opinion. I thought it wasn't a bad game from him. Very, very solid. I'll give him that. Agreed, does it? Yeah. So let's get on to the player ratings. Of course, if you been living under a rock and we don't know what we do for player ratings, we rate from players from 1 to 10, 6 being the average. So let's get straight into this. So Liam rates the players from 1 to 10. And then I'll kind of say some things about it as well, but Liam mainly does the play ratings as he is the main person to go to say the play ratings as well. So we'll start off with goal first. Michael Cooper for his return. 7.8 on FootMob though. Any higher or a little bit around the same?
That's basically correct, really, but I'll go about 7.5. So yeah.
Any reasons why?
I just think he played pretty decent, but he didn't have much to do really. So 7.5 is around about right.
Yeah. Didn't have much to do. I do agree with you on that point. He did pull off one save when he was talking about the tackle. That should have been a foul, but then he did pull off that save. But
yeah,
I think a lot of people probably look in the fact that he didn't pull off any saves, and that's probably why he didn't have much to do. But when you look at it from a bigger point of view, the impact that he had on that game, from where we kept possession, build up from the defensive attack, it's a lot of a bigger picture, and he deserves to be my man of the match, in my opinion, and he will be my man of the match. So
we won't talk about that.
We won't talk about it in this stream. But honestly, Cooper deserves to be my man of the match, and
we'll talk about that when we do Leeds. We'll do the Leeds preview. We'll talk about it then.
Yeah, we will. We will talk about it then. But Cooper deserves to be my man of the match, and he was honestly so good on the ball, and the main reason why we most likely stayed very vigilant and very very safe in defence, and kept hold of the ball and kept control of possession. So definitely my man of the match, in my opinion. West Brom like us had one decent strike. Decent strikers, yeah. With his draw, yeah, definitely Andrew. And then the defense. So three of the four defenders had yellow cards in this game. First one being Miller. Thoughts on that? Thoughts on Miller, Liam? And he got a 6.9. Of course, you're going to be happy with that.
Wait.
Do you think he deserves around a 7, or what other rating would you give him?
Yeah, 7 sounds about right. Yeah. Played well. Was it right back on it?
Left back.
Left back. I thought Mumba plays left back.
No, Mumba played a lot further forward this time. He played left.
Oh, right. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, played a decent game, Miller. So yeah, 7 sounds good to me. Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah, fair enough.
Yep. Yep. Fair enough. No decent strikers.
I always thought Mumba played left back. Well, there we go.
Yeah, but Mumba this season, he's diverted into a more of attacking winger.
Yeah.
He's basically he's switching roles quite a lot recently, and it's gonna be a change for him this season. But he's probably gonna have to get used to it, because now Miller's slotting into the team very, very well. But the problem is with Miller, and I think a lot of people can agree with this, he has breadstick legs. What I mean by that is he's very injury prone. So we're gonna have to really keep an eye on him. So one injury, one little fall, his leg snaps like a twig. That's all I'm saying. Then next player, Gibson, who has now returned after his foot injury he sustained. I think I can't remember what game it was. I'm probably gonna have to be reminded. I think it might be against Norwich, if I'm sure. I think it might.
I
be
think so.
Norwich.
Yeah, I think it was Norwich.
Good return for Gibson. 7.2 Gibbon. Agree with that or different rating?
Breadstick legs. Oh crumbs. Ugh. Right. Anyway,
let's ignore that. Let's ignore that.
Who's sorry, Gibson? Yeah. I'd go 7 for Gibson.
Yeah, fair enough. Didn't you see Cooper nearly lose the ball to West Brom and West Bromwich Albions forward? But the problem is he instantly got the ball back from a position where I don't think he wanted to have possession of the ball. And he was under a lot of pressure in that little bit of period of play where they were pressing very, very hard at the field. It's early in the second half, and we're trying to get into a rhythm. And West Brom were on the front foot, and they were on the front foot in that second half. I agree with you on that. They were on the front foot in that second half, and if we did concede in that, then we could have blamed him. But honestly, I think one of the players was offside for that little bit of term of play, so can't really talk about that little bit of period there. So that's all we could say about that. Gibson 7, fair enough. Dan Scott, I think I'm probably going to say this one because I feel like it will be a 6.5 that I will give him. He was comfortable in this game, Dan Scott, but I feel like a 6.5 we'll probably mutually agree with. Kesler Hayden now. Very different game, and I thought he played very, very well as well. Another player who actually played well on that right-hand side with Whittaker. Do you agree with that, Liam?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he did play well, 100%.
Lovely little connection there with Kesler Hayden and Whittaker, and I like the look of that, and I would love to see more of that. Yeah, come on, Daryl, please stop. But I want to see more of a connection with them too, and I want to see him play on that right again because I thought I actually really, really liked him on that right hand side, in my opinion. Kesler Hayden on the right, Miller on the left, Mumba on the left. Miller on the left, Mumba on the left. I would love to see more of it. I'd love to see more of that. But Kesler Hayden, I'm probably going to say this as well. I'm going to give him a 7. I feel like he did play very, very well on that right-hand side. I want to see more of him on that side as well. Now, you get to decide this one, Liam. I'll give you Mumba.
Liam and Jim going to go forward line. Yeah, I did. Mumba. What did football give him?
7.1. Interesting.
Oof. Jesus. I would go 6.5.
Very high. That's higher than Whittaker.
Yeah, I would go 6.5 personally.
Yeah, same as Dan Scott. I agree with you. I thought he was alright in that game, but he wasn't Whittaker's level in that game.
No. Had a good game. Who was it again? Scar?
Wait, Scar, yeah, 6.5.
Yeah,
Scar.
I just lost who it was then. Yeah, had a good game, Scar, but I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go 7.1. I'd go 6.5.
Yes, definitely. It's a little high for Mumba, and obviously the past couple throughout this season, the first game he scored his first goal of the season in the first game, and since then it's just a little bit of an upsy turvy so far. But he's obviously, of course, it's the championship. He's slowly getting used to things, and obviously last season he was playing in a position where he was very, very used to playing in left wing back, but now he's getting more used to an attacking position. Gonna have to get used to it, but so far, but in this game he played well. He played well, very, very well on that left hand side with Miller. Another good little connection with them two again. But we need more games so we can see how clearly how well they can play well, play with one another, and it's gonna gradually take time. But I think they've played twice now on the same position, or it might be wrong. They might have played many more times on the same side. I think 3 or 4 times, but slowly I can see a connection brewing up there, with same as Kessler, Hayden, and Whitaker. But in my opinion, I'm going to give him a 6.5. Yeah, Thin Azaz 6.4. No. He doesn't deserve a 6.4. I'm sorry, that's so completely wrong. 7, in my opinion. He was a main reason why, and another main reason why we brewed up a lot of attacks in that first half alone. He was very, very good on the ball, very, very controlled, and very, very composed, in my opinion. Simple as that. He was very, very good in that game, Finn Azaz, and he's slowly starting to improve his game in the last couple of games, actually, in my opinion. He has played very, very well. So definitely a 7 in my opinion. Mumba was average on Saturday. I do kind of agree. I do kind of agree with you there, CJ. Yeah. Houghton 6.6. It's just stupid that you got higher than Azaz. But what do you think of Houghton and Liam, and reasons why you give him the rating?
What was his rating?
6.6.
6.6. I'd go 7 personally. I think Houghton had a really good game. So
Yeah.
I was just thinking that his rating's wrong. Some of the ratings on football are pretty
Yeah,
daft.
a little bit suspect. Right, a
Yeah.
little bit suspect. I agree with you on that. Houghton, yeah, another consistent player, and so far this season, as Jack's been saying, his player of the season, he has played very well in that in midfield spot, and yeah, he has been Mr. Consistent this season, and I feel like he will end up slowly being my player of the season as well, because he has been very, very clinical. Not clinical. I need to stop saying clinical, but a very key player, and got the secret. We're not gonna be talking about Josh Key from Swansea, but a key player in that midfield, in that midfield 3, midfield 2 / whatever you want to call it. In this game, he was the key in that midfield. A lot, and obviously yellow card wise, he did deserve that yellow card, but in my opinion, played very, very well. But a 7, I feel like, is deserved as well. Randall, another player who was you basically might as well just call this player Mr. Creative as well. A player who loves to be as creative as you can be in that midfield. Very, very creative midfielder. And obviously another one of our own players. So, but 6.5, I'd say between a 6.5 and a 7, if I'm honestly going to say. I thought he played very well as well. And then 2 players left, Whitaker. Liam, what would you say for Whitaker?
What has he got given here? Let me have a look.
7.
7. Yeah, that sounds about right, to be fair.
But he got
7.
lower than Mumba from Footmob.
I know.
Okay.
Crazy. Yeah.
Makes no sense. Hit the
I
post,
don't get that either.
and on that right-hand side, he was absolutely deadly. So deadly.
Yeah.
West Brom couldn't handle him for most of that game, and should have scored. Hit the post once, and was the main player on that right-hand side that created most of our opportunities in that game. We should have scored. We should have scored in that first half, but got to take them chances. If we don't take the chances, then you're not going to win games, period. And then obviously Ryan Hardy, pretty quiet. And I think he did hit the post, but he was offside. So we're not going to count it, of course. We're not going to count it. But 6? 6, though? Do you agree with that, Liam? 6?
Hardy.
Yeah.
6.5. I'd up it by about 5, but yeah, I won't go any higher. 6.5. So
Yeah. Fair enough.
6 is a bit harsh. I'd go 6.5.
6 is a bit. Not even a 6. You got a 5.8. That's pretty harsh. That is
Yeah,
pretty harsh. in my
very
opinion.
harsh. Yeah.
But and then subs, we only brought on 3 subs in this game, which is a little bit questionable actually, but fair enough. First 2 actually being Mustafa Bundu and Luke Kundle. Bundu did bring quite a bit in this game. We had one chance, tried to curl it around Palmer, but ended up having the shot saved. And then Luke Kundle. I didn't really see Luke Kundle in this game, in my opinion. I didn't even see him. I actually really didn't even see him. I might be blind, or I might have very bad eyesight, but I actually didn't see him. We're not going to look at Dow's just last comment, Liam. Matt Butcher, and then Matt Butcher as well coming on the 88th. But Kundle and Mustafa Bundu is 6, and then Matt Butcher is 6 as well. I feel that's probably
Good. I got him in my FPL. Cheers, Dal. Anyway, carry on.
And then, what would you rate the manager then, and reasons why?
What did he get given? Does not
Well,
say.
he has no rating there, but you can give whatever you want to give him.
8 for me. I think got the team was fine. Cooper came back, so got a clean sheet. So can't really complain for more, really. So yeah, I'd go 8. What about you?
Yeah, I agree. He got the team spot
Nice.
on. Cooper on his return had a very, very good performance. And obviously Lewis Gibson, very solid in the defense as well. And I feel like he got the team spot on. I couldn't have asked for any more, really. So fair enough to Schumacher. He very, very and good little subs there as well. He didn't really want to risk he didn't want to risk his other 2 substitute slots as well. Fair enough. But I feel like we maybe could have got a win in that game. Definitely could have got a win in that game, but we was unlucky not to get a win. But good from us. It's good to see now that we're saying we should have won that game. And that's very unusual from us. We should have won that game. It's very unusual for us to say because we rarely say things like that. But we didn't put our chances away. We didn't put our chances away, and that was the main reason why we didn't win that game. So there you go. But that's our player ratings done. And obviously our man of the match will be Michael Cooper. So he will be our man of the match for us, 100%. I said Cooper would be back and you did say it, Marcus, actually. I've got to give you credit. You did say it. But in last part, and it won't be for long, of course, but we will be going for our match predictions. So we will see who wins the predictions this week. So let's go through them. So obviously I'll want to stop the share screen first before, just in case if anything pops up. Okay, good. Okay, nothing's popped up. We're all good in the hood. So let's get back in. So let's get to the results. All right. So obviously Rotherham versus Ipswich got postponed, so we're not going to really count the points for this week. But when it next gets played, we're not going to add it towards. We're not going to add it towards this week. We're going to add it to the week it gets played on. So there will be a chance for bonus points during one of the weeks it gets played on. So there you go. But the first game that was played was 12:30 kickoff. Preston versus Millwall. 1-1 draw between these two sides. Is a little bit of a struggle for is a little bit of a struggle now for Preston now. Obviously Millwall losing their manager and still getting results away from home. But points wise, I don't think anybody got points for this game. Or did they? I think someone did. I think someone might have actually got this score spot on.
Yeah, I got it spot on.
Yeah,
I got 5.
So.
No, so I got 4.
Thought so. I had a feeling someone. Oh, Harvey England got it right as well. So he joins the club.
Boring. I'm
What do you
joking.
mean
Fair play,
boring? He
Harvey.
never gets. He rarely gets them right.
I'm joking. I said fair play.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. A good point, but it means nothing if we can beat Wednesday. Yeah, exactly. If we don't beat Wednesday, then that point means fuck all. Sorry to swear, but that means naff all. So there you go. But points on the board everywhere, really, if I'm gonna say so myself. So Liam with 4 points. Me with one, I got 1 point. Jack got 1 point. Of England with 3, and then Dow with 1 as well. So points all over the board, really. And then next one, Blackburn Cardiff. 1-0 win for Blackburn. Rankin Costello scoring the only goal in that game to give them all 3 points. And send them to, if I get the league table up, 15th in the league and dropping Cardiff all the way down to 11th there. Points for this game. No points for me. And then for Liam, 1 point for Liam. 3 points for Jack because he got this spot on. Which is a little surprising, though.
Yeah. I was watching his vlog and I just seen he does his predictions. I'm just saying, Blackburn 1-0. Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, for God's sakes. Yeah. Blackburn 2-2 from Harvey England, so no points for him. And then 1-1 Blackburn from Darryl. 3 people had Schmodix to score. Why doesn't that? No, 4 people. Why doesn't that bloody surprise me? All right, let's move on.
He didn't even score.
Didn't even score, yeah. It was Rankin Costello with the goal. Put Isaka on the bench instead of Wayne. Lovely little interesting comment there from Marcus as well. I do kind of agree with you on that. He's been playing very, very well. Excuse me. He's been playing very, very well in the youth team. Then next game, Bristol City. 1-0 win and Rob Dickey getting the goal. An unlikely goal scorer from Bristol City being Rob Dickey. No points for me. No points for Liam. No points for Jack. 1 point for Harvey England as he put 3-1 Bristol. And 1 point for Darryl as well. He put 1-0 Bristol as well. So the only points going to Harvey England and Darryl. So there you go. And I like how quickly we're going through these now, as we're not really talking about the games. We're just going through the points, which is good. And this is how it should be. Next one, Huddersfield, QPR. Did anyone put a win for this game, though, Liam? The answer is, if I'm just going to go through them, the answer is yes. I put 1-0 Huddersfield. Liam put 2-0. So that's savage. If QPR didn't score, you would have got the score correct.
Yes, it is
That's
what it
savage,
is.
that. I feel
Yeah.
bad.
Broadway's got it spot on now.
Jack got it spot on, yep. But he put Lyndon Dykes to score, so no other points. Harvey England, no points. He put QPR to win, so interesting one. But Darryl getting a spot on as well. And he also put Huddersfield 2-1. We've missed Callum Wright coming off I do agree with you there, Marcus. We have missed Callum Wright quite a lot. And I hope he does come back very, very quickly because I miss him coming off the bench. He's been playing pretty well for some of the games as well. I do miss him. And then the next game, Southampton, Hull City. Who did people put for this one? I got this one spot on. Happy days. I got this one spot on. I put 2-1 Southampton. Liam put 3-1. You put A Armstrong as well. Good. I love to see that. And I put A Armstrong as well. Jack, where is it? Because he loves putting them in bloody random orders. Where is it? Southampton. He put 3-3, so no points there. Harvey England, 3-2. And why am I getting messages? Oh my God. Why am I getting messages? Sorry about that. I'm just getting a little too caught up here. And then Darryl, he put 2-1 Southampton, so that's another 3 points. You're not going to like that one, aren't you? So.
No.
There you go. Of course he wasn't going to like that. But for Southampton-wise, we'll have a little talk about Southampton, really. Because right now, they're on the little bit of a rise again at the moment. Straight up to 5th from where they were. Now, I know they're still 13 points behind Leicester, but they are slowly starting to climb back up the table, and they are back into 5th in the playoff spot. So, very quick rise there from Southampton, if I say so myself. And then the next game, Middlesbrough, Birmingham, 1-0 win and a late winner for Darrell's side at the Riverside Stadium. But points going to me, one for me, one for Liam, one for Jack, one for Harvey England, and one for... So everyone getting 1 point. Lovely. Happy days. Has Tariq Wright become T-Boy? What a waste of wages. I'd be interested on how much he is on. I'd be interested in how much he's on as well. If I'm truly honest, I'd be interested in how much he's on as well. So give me the leaks and give me his details. I want to see how much he's on per week, if I'm honestly going to say. Because if he's on 5 to 10k a week, then there's some sneaky business going on. Next game, Leeds, Norwich. What a comeback from Leeds. This was, Liam, if I'm honestly going to say. What a comeback.
Yeah, not any of the goal scorers I put though, is it?
Yeah. Somerville. Yep. Somerville, Sarah, and Duffy. Scoring one, and so he scores one, and then scores in his own goals. So he scores one, and then gets an own goal. So congratulations for the best and worst player of the game. Goes to Shane Duffy. So congratulations to you, mate. But points wise, one for me, one for Leo. Oh, you put 3-1 as well. Unlucky.
Yeah, they went 2-0 up Norwich anyway.
Yeah,
so
they went 2-0 up as well. Yeah,
it meant
Jack
nothing.
put 2-1 leads. Harvey England put, if I wanna find it, 2-0 leads, and then Darrell put 2-2 leads. So no points for Darrell there. That's a surprise, man. I didn't think he would put a draw. £5 tops. That's how much he should be getting paid. £5 tops.
Oh, shame. You put 2-2 and Leeds scored the third. Good.
and that is savage, if I'm honestly going to say. Next one, surprise of the week goes to Stoke. Surprise of the week goes to Stoke, beating Sunderland 2-1. But I think everyone put goal scorer.
It's Stoke on Ben. Sorry, Stoke.
Yep. But I think everyone put the goal scorer though. Who put the goal scorer? Let's have a look.
Me.
Yep. I put the goal scorer, 1 point for me. Liam put the goal scorer, 1 point for you. Jack put Pritchard. Okay, so no points for Jack. Harvey England put Bellingham, no points for Harvey. And then Darrell put Roberts, so no points for him. Happy days. You love to see it. But 1 point for me and 1 point for Liam. So happy days all over the shop. But Stoke, what a result this is. From what you're going to say. Takes them up to 20th though.
Yeah.
It's a very good result for them.
Yeah, good result for Stoke, but they don't have a bloody category that says 18 to 21 or anything like that, do they? No. An adult category. Fords.
Yeah, of course. Shock horror. Whatever words we could think of. It just doesn't really go. Just doesn't really. Can't really find words.
They have
disrespectful about it, really. So
they've got adults, seniors, and 65 and over, and then it goes to under 18s.
Under 18s. Yeah, exactly.
A BTEC Borough. There we go.
Oh, and Darrell's in the chat as well. Lovely.
That's true, though. He'd agree with me.
Yeah.
Anyway,
next one.
On
to Leicester, where they win 3-1 away from
I wasn't
home.
even going to put 2-1 Leicester or 3-1, but there we go. I put 2-1.
But for me, I got this spot on. Not only that, I put Iheanacho to score. Cha-ching.
Nice.
Thank you very much. So it's 4 points.
Yeah, I agree, Darrell.
and then Liam, you put 1. Not 1. You put 2-1 with Kesler-Hayden to Kesler-Hayden. I love saying wrong things. Dewsbury Hall, 1 point. And Jack, you put 3-2 Swansea, no points. Embarrassment of the week? Only joking. I'm not messing around, Jack. I'm just having a bit of banter, okay? Leave me alone. And then Harvey England, 3 points yet again for Harvey England. He put 3-1. And then Daryl put 4-1. So 1 point.
I think I'll come last this week, to be fair. Ow.
It might probably be Jack, actually. It might. He didn't get the Leicester one
Ah.
right. He didn't get the Leicester one. He didn't even get a point. So that might probably cost him. And then the next one, Watford 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0. I think a lot of people would have predicted this.
If they could have scored a second, that would have been great. But thanks,
Yeah.
bloody Watford.
Obviously,
bloody
Sheffield
Hornets.
Wednesday had a penalty, but then it got ruled, and then it got they didn't get the penalty as the assistant referee ruled it out, and
Shame.
yeah. So basically, guys, the referee
Come
gave
on,
the penalty,
Wednesday.
but then the assistant referee was like, "No, that's not a penalty," and they didn't get the pen. So there you go. What positions do you think we need in January? Go on, then, Liam. That's your question, mate. What positions do you think?
Striker, personally.
Fair enough. I feel like we have enough strikers as it is, but fair enough.
I just think, I don't get me wrong, Hardy can do it, but I want a more clinical striker. Hardy can score goals, but
you want a more experienced striker. That's basically what you're saying.
absolutely.
Who's a championship quality, 100% championship quality. I do agree with you on that. But I feel like I would like, in my opinion, if I'm honestly going to say, I would like either an experienced midfielder, an experienced centre mid, in my opinion, like what Sheffield Wednesday got, even though they're not doing very well, in Jeff Hendrick. An experienced striker, I wouldn't mind an experienced striker, or a fullback, because I don't know if because obviously Saxon Early is injured at the moment, and Joe Edwards, I don't think he'll probably last very, very long in the Championship. So there you go. Good luck being able to afford. Bundu is looking good. He is. You are. Yeah, Bundu is looking good. Maybe he could have scored against West Brom, but anyhow. The points wise for this game, Dow with 3. That's all we need to say about that, Liam.
Say again, Zoe.
Dow with 3 points.
Dow with 3 points. Is that it? What? Really?
He got 3 points for this game.
Oh, I thought you meant overall.
No, overall.
I was going to say, yeah, fair
he
play.
got 3 points for the Watford game. He put Watford 1-0.
I was going to say, yeah, fair play, yeah.
And then same for Harvey England. He put 1-0 Watford as well. So
good luck
3 points.
being able to afford one. What do you mean?
Stansfield would be okay. Stop mentioning that name. Piss off. Watford 2-1 from me. I put Bio to score, so it was only 1 point for me. Liam, you put 2-0, so 1 point. And then Jack put 0-0, so no point again for Jack. Oh dear. Let's move on, shall we? And then the last one. I will just quickly go for this one. So I got a point, I think. Yes, I did. So 1 point for me. No points for Liam. No points for Jack. 1 point for Harvey England. And then 1 point for Daryl. Points wise, so we will say who has won this weekend now. But thank you all so much for watching this stream. We will be back with you in another hour for the preview for Sheffield Wednesday. So get ready for these types of memes.
Come on, Wednesday! Come on, Wednesday!
That's my favourite one. It's just his face, and it just zooms in.
Yeah. So that's the type of memes you will expect, but we're not going to abuse them because obviously it'd just be a little too much. But we will play them only a couple of times. We're not playing them so many times. So we get ready for that because it's going to be a very eventful stream. But points wise, then, last place is Jack, and I think this is the first time he's finished last in quite a while.
I think I'll finish third. I think.
And
or
then
wherever place.
Liam in 4th.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right, 4th. And then a 3-way tie.
Really?
Yeah. Dow with 14, Harvey England with 14, and I finished on 14.
What did I get?
You got 12.
Ah.
So Harvey England, Daryl, and me with 14. So we all share first place this week. Interesting. It's very unusual that a 3-way tie happens in the Argyle Way prediction. I don't think it's ever happened, but A three-way
Three-way tie.
tie
Yeah.
on the Argyle Way. First place for Darryl Harvey. So that's of England's first place win in a long time. But you still count as it still count as a winner though, Darryl. So you still count as a winner. So there you go. But a three-way tie and oh, for God's sakes, Takeshi's Castle, for God's sakes.
And on that
But
note,
1
we'll
hour
end it there.
stream. Oh God, I need to stretch. I need to go and have a little stretch. But thank you all so much for watching. We'll be back in an hour for the preview for Sheffield Wednesday. So we will see you all then for that. But thank you all for watching this stream. We'll see you all for the next, like I said, Sheffield Wednesday preview. We'll see you for that. But share our stream about, share this stream about, share our channel about. Please hit the like button on the stream as well if you haven't already. It means so much. And it really helps this channel out more than you think. And
indeed,
let's try and get to 600 subs before the end of the year. Or before the end of the month. I'd actually like to try and get to 600 subs before the end of the month. So we'll see you then. We'll catch you all then. And goodbye from me. And goodbye from Liam.
Yeah, bye-bye, everyone. See you later.
See you later.
When the